The first step to maintaining weight loss, feel better. That's the first one. So welcome to your Ounce of Prevention Live with Dr. Stephanie Fine, Chief Physician at Maintenance University. We talk all things maintaining your weight loss. Thursday at 12:30 right here. I'm so happy you're with me. Hopefully you can hear me. We're trying something out today. And we're talking about feeling better. The reason we're talking about feeling better is because you can make changes only when you're feeling okay. So I'm sure you've noticed that if you're in a space where you're feeling sad or disappointed or angry or any sort of uncomfortable feeling, it is very hard to make a decision then to change, to do what you want to do, to do something that would be a little bit difficult. We feel stuck when we're there, when we're sad or angry or any of those sorts of things. So the way that what we have to do first is start feeling better. And the way we start feeling better is we start thinking differently. And then we can take action. So if you do diets that are really restrictive and it feels like deprivation and terrible, then it's really hard to do. That's why people go on and off of those things, because they work, but only if you're in that sort of mode, then you're really forcing yourself to do it, and it just feels terrible and it doesn't last. So feeling better is the first step, okay? And I want to talk to you about how to do that. So we're going to be a detective, and what we do is we're looking for the times when we feel one of these uncomfortable feelings, especially around food or eating or any of those sorts of things. And then once we identify a place where we're feeling that, then we go back to see what the thought was. I gave a few examples in the Ounce of Prevention, which you can get in your mailbox every Thursday morning by going to stephaniefinemd.com. And one of the examples is this idea of dessert. I can't have dessert, because I'm making sure that I can maintain my weight loss. So if that makes you feel bad, which it certainly can, I can't have dessert, feels like a force. You know what I mean? Like someone is telling you that you can't do that. Of course, it's you, but then we're likely to rail against it. Okay. And we got there because we noticed that we feel that way. Then we look for the thought, I can't have dessert, and then we notice that the feeling is terrible. So if we look at that and know that we want to maintain our weight and dessert is an issue that we have to change, not all or nothing, that's part of it, but that we want to change, then what we can do is know that we're choosing. I choose not to have dessert tonight. Oh my God, doesn't that feel totally different? I can't have dessert versus I choose not to have dessert. Night and day. OMG. Notice you're not having dessert. But when you can feel okay about it, like, oh yeah, that's right, I am choosing. It is my choice. I could have it if I wanted to, but you know what? I don't, because I'm really happy with how things are going. Oh my goodness, what a difference. So we noticed how we felt about it. I can't have dessert. Didn't feel good. And then we looked for the thought, I can't have dessert. And then we're choosing another thought. I choose not to have dessert today. I can have dessert whenever I want. And today I'm choosing not to have dessert. Amazing. That way we can go from feeling resentful to feeling empowered. It's a huge difference. It's not just, oh, now I can make myself not have dessert. No. It is reminding you that you have the power. You get to make decisions in your life, and you're deciding. And will this work every single time? No. But will it work more and more and more and more and more as you practice? Yes. And so that's the whole point. Remember, notice the uncomfortable feeling, find the thought, play with better feeling thoughts. And when you do that, you can make the decisions that you want to make. And that's all we're talking about here. Okay, I'm looking for the can't to choose with dessert is the difference between deprivation and deciding. So in one way you feel deprived. I can't have dessert. I really want dessert, but I can't have dessert. That feels like deprivation. When you choose not to have dessert, you are deciding. You're making a conscious decision. And again, empowering but a huge difference between deprivation and a decision that you're making. And what I like to think about this is it's like a negotiation skill. It's actually, they teach this in business and also with parenting, where you have the other person think that they came up with that idea on their own. So, the kid, like, we do choices, like, you want the kid to take a bath. So do you want to play with the computer for 5 minutes and then take a bath? Or do you want to just go straight to the bath? Okay, you're going to the bath, but now you feel empowered. It's the same thing with our own brains. Our own brains are toddlers. Our own brains we do negotiate with. And so it's important to let ourselves feel empowered, and then we'll take action. That's how that works. So feel better first, then you can make changes. Obviously, this will work for everything, but we talk about food and eating around here to maintain your weight loss. And I have this fabulous thing that I'd love to offer to you. It's a free 3 simple steps to keep the weight off. It's a free video training that I just created. I would love for you to check it out. It is really the basics. It's actually all you actually need to know about maintaining weight loss is in 3 steps. There's 3 videos, 1 each day. And it's everything you need to know. I would love you to check it out. You just have to go to StephanieFineMD.com. You can go there, or you can go to StephanieFineMD.com/simple steps. Both will take you there. I'd love for you to check it out. I adore you. I am happy to answer any and all questions, and I want you to feel better so that you can take the actions you want for yourself. I'll see you next week. Bye.